Hi everyone, so this is video number 2 for your summer work about linear equations that are in slope-intercept form. Yesterday, or last video, video number 1, we talked about the slope of a line. And so let's talk about slope-intercept form, sometimes referred to as y equals mx plus b. Now, those variables represent different things for us. Remember from our last video, the m represents the slope of the line, which is the rise over the run. So the vertical change over the horizontal change. I talked about change in y over a change in x. And again, these are all concepts you learned in Algebra 1. So this is just kind of quick review of that. The y-intercept, sometimes referred to the b as b. I want you to think of a y-intercept, though. A y-intercept is a point. So b is actually not the y-intercept. B is the value of the y-coordinate at the y-intercept. The y-intercept of a line is where the line crosses the y-axis. Okay, so that is the y-intercept. If it crosses the y-axis right there, that is the coordinate point 0, 4. So B would be the y-coordinate where x is equal to 0. All right, let's look at this one. This line crosses the y-axis right here at 0, -6. So B is the y-coordinate of the y on the y-axis. So we have to be really careful. And anytime I ask you to write the y-intercept, it should be given to me as a coordinate point 0b. All right, so what can we do with this slope-intercept form? Well, we can write equations and we can look at the line. Actually, let me jump to this page first. So we can identify the slope and the y-intercept from an equation, and then we can graph it. So if I give you the equation y equals 4x plus 3, I can identify my slope to be 4, so my rise over my run is 4 over 1. B is 3, which tells me that what my y-intercept is 0, 3. Okay, so let's just make sure we're doing that. Identifying that slope of 4 and identifying that y-intercept of 0, 3. All right, here's another example. Y equals x minus 6. So yes, in this case, my slope is 1. That's my m. And my b was -6, so my coordinate point for the y-intercept was 0, -6. All right, and then this allows us to graph the line. Okay, so if I want to graph the line, I look at the graph, and I can first find the y-intercept, which right here appears to be 0, 1. So there's my y-intercept. And then I can calculate my slope, which we did in our last video by doing the rise over the run. So from this point to another index point, meaning a point goes through one of the corners of the boxes, I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4 units up, and I'm running 1 horizontally. I'm going over 1. So my slope would be 4 over 1, which is 4. So then I can plug those values directly into slope-intercept form, and that would give me y equals 4x plus 1. All right, guys, that's a reminder video on slope-intercept form. Hope you're having a great day.